Hey cis allies, I've been seeing a few of you using the word cisnormative to describe your identity, so I just wanted to give you a quick heads up about what that word means. You're not in trouble, it's just a vocab lesson. The word cisnormative describes the assumption that all people are cisgender. For example, if you were to meet me for the very first time and decide that I must be a cis man or a cis woman, that would be cisnormative of you. When menstrual products are targeted exclusively at women, that is a cisnormative system. Both operate under the assumption that cis people are the default and trans people are at best a bridge to cross when you get to us, at worst ignored or erased. And I bring this vocab lesson up because I've seen a lot of cis people identifying themselves as cisnormative, when I think you mean cisgender, as in identifying with the same gender you were assigned at birth. It's not the most particularly harmful mistake, but it's still a mix-up, so I wanted to let you know. Keep on allying.
What's that? Say that again?
When menstrual products are targeted exclusively at women, that is a cisnormative system.
What the hell are you talking about?
Now, let me just say a couple of things real quick about what we just heard from that young lady with the goatee in the first clip. First of all, I am a grown man. I don't get in trouble. And secondly, what the are men going to do with menstrual products? Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a fairly quick and very crazy clown world update for you guys today. And as usual, we have, well, very little time to waste. So let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. Now, here we have a before and after transition photo, and I'm not quite for sure exactly who this young fella is, but it would appear that he's been infected with the woke mind virus, which is a shame, really, because if you look at the before photo, he's a handsome young lad, and if you look at the after photo, he very closely resembles Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
What the f***? What the f*** is wrong with you? What the f*** is wrong with you?
All right, guys, we are very, very close to the upcoming presidential election, and some might actually say it's the most consequential presidential election of our lifetime. So let's keep it moving with Rosie O'Donnell's opinion on what's about to happen. Roll it.
Okay, so how's everybody's nerves about this election? You know, let's say on a scale of 10 being can't think of anything else and may need some additional medication, I'm like at a 7. I'm at a 7. So that's all right. I can handle a 7. I'm trying not to watch so much of the news now. I'm trying to recite that amazing prayer you do in Al-Anon and AA about, you know, the wisdom to know the difference between the things you can and cannot change. And, you know, if you voted, if you donated, if you could, whatever you did, you participated, and now, you know, we got a week left to worry, and then it's in someone else's hands, you know. And I just think with all those people showing up for Kamala, I don't think it's as close as they're saying it is. I really don't. And I think that the dumpster, the hate rally manager, that guy, the orange dumpster fire, him, he's trying to set it up so that when she wins, he can say it was all voter fraud. But if we overpower them there at the ballot box, they're not going to be able to cheat and lie. Too many of us, you know. That's what I think, and that's what I believe.
We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us. But it's not the chubbiness. Rosie is a very unattractive person, both inside and out.
So it would appear that Rosie is going to have to up her medication for the upcoming election. Anyway, next up we have American academic and author and blatant racist Mark Lamont Hill telling Trump supporters what he really thinks of them. Roll it.
These are deplorable people. Anyone in 2024 that is willing to vote for Donald Trump is deplorable, and it's a morally indefensible position.
What the hell did you just say?
These are deplorable people. Anyone in 2024 that is willing to vote for Donald Trump is deplorable.
No offense, but you are a stupid asshole.
All right, next up we have this lovely lady who says she will not forgive nor forget what Trump and his supporters have done to her, which I still can't figure out what that is, but roll it.
A lot of y'all MAGA are counting on us to forgive and forget because that's what liberals do, right? We forgive and we forget. We're the tolerant ones, not me, bitch. Not this liberal. I've saved screenshots and videos so that 20 years from now, when you're trying to tell your little grandbabies, oh, I wasn't a part of that. That was racist. When you're trying to act like you weren't a good little Nazi, I'm going to be there and I'm going to post that shit. Y'all remember that?
You one crazy ass bitch.
And next up, we have this lady who wants to file a lawsuit against Donald Trump and his supporters for causing her stress and anxiety. She doesn't say what Trump or any of his supporters did to cause her stress and anxiety. I bet she watches CNN and MSNBC. Roll it.
Guys, how do you feel about a lot of us blue voters filing, I don't know if it would be a civil suit or a class action suit against Donald Trump and his minions for the stress and the anxiety and the effects on our mental health and physical health and well-being, along with the suffering of our relationships that Donald Trump has caused us? I don't know, is it civil suit, a class action suit? I think it would be appropriate. Who's in? I'm in. Sign me up. Let's go.
You're an idiot.
All right, next up we have this young fella who is probably part of the White Dudes for Harris campaign, trying to convince everybody that he's straight. And I don't know if I'm buying it, because if you're straight, you don't get this defensive. Roll it.
I am straight! I'm not gay! I'm not gay! I'm straight! And I like women, and women only! There's nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm not! I'm not. Okay?
Well, you seem slightly gay.
We are definitely living in some strange times, my friends. Anyway, next up we have a profile picture of a fella you're going to hear speak in just one moment who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman. Now, he said trans people should just be allowed to be themselves, which basically means they can go into ladies' restrooms and locker rooms and play women's sports and so on and so forth.
We humans are capable of so much. We are capable of so many amazing things. But yet, it's 2023. We can fly helicopters on Mars, but yet the minute somebody says, hi, I'm trans, I'm non-binary, I'm just different, the world, it loses its mind. Trans people, we are just simply human. And if we are allowed to be ourselves, if we are allowed to be ourselves without fear, without hatred, without anger, we are brilliant. We are astonishing. But we're just simply human. Let us be us. Don't fear us. Show us kindness and compassion. Trans Day visibility. It's really important.
All right. That's creepy.
Hey guys, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen now. I think this is Lizzo dressed up for Halloween, but quite for sure exactly what the hell she's supposed to be. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by none other than Pastor Bob Rogers. Pastor Bob, thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate the support. And I want to give a big shout out to today's honorable mention, Felicia B, for leaving a super thanks on the last video. So, Felicia, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So once again, today's video sponsor is Pastor Bob Rogers with the honorable mention going to Felicia B. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, I think we've all seen enough of Lizzo for one day. Get this off the screen, please. Ugh.
Damn, that's a big bitch.
Next up, we have this group of obese women who call themselves the plus-size park hoppers, and you are about to see how they came to be plus-size. Roll it.
In a day as 5 plus-size best friends in Disney's California Adventure, Part 1. Sarah and I got Jack Jack Cookie Num Nums after riding the Incredicoaster because we skipped breakfast. This might be a hot take, but we think the cookies at Disneyland are way better than at Disney World. The chocolate is so much more melty, and that's how it got all over my shirt. Katie started with the Incredicookie, which is a gluten-free jam-filled cookie. A few of us shared the garlic cream cheese bread from Paradise Garden Snack Cart. It was honestly so good. Ashley and I each got the peanut butter cold brew from the Cappuccino Cart. This is seriously one of the best coffees I've ever had on Disney property. Sarah got the Thai tea with boba from Lucky Fortune Cookery. From On Cast Cafe, Sarah got the mac and cheese in a bread bowl. She did not love this. From the Lucky Fortune Cookery, I had the yaki udon with karage-inspired crispy chicken. It was just alright. Also from the Lucky Fortune Cookery, Deanna got pot stickers and teriyaki chicken. She really liked both of them. Katie got a kid's portion of teriyaki chicken as well as an order of birria tacos. Ashley and I also shared an order of birria tacos because I didn't really like my meal. And these were honestly incredible. We all loved them, as shown by me pushing my original meal away. Ashley got the birria ramen from the Lucky Fortune Cookery. She loved it. There was so much cheese and the noodles were perfect. Deanna got this adorable little Baymax sourdough from the Boudin Bread Cart. It was almost too cute to eat.
You're all a bunch of fat fucking pigs.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip of Joe Biden's publicist, diversity hire Karine Jean-Pierre, gaslighting the American people about Joe Biden calling Trump supporters garbage. So I'm going to show you guys the clip of Joe Biden first, absolutely calling Trump supporters garbage. Then I'll show you the clip after of Karine Jean-Pierre trying to clean up his mess. Anyway, things are clearly getting very, very crazy out there, guys. So please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
Or Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware. They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization is seen as unconscionable, and it's un-American.
What did you say? What the f*** did you just say?
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
A few moments later.
Just to clarify, he was not calling Trump supporters garbage, which is why he put out, this is why he wanted to make sure that we put out a statement that clarified what he meant and what he was trying to say.
You lying bitch. She is lying like a motherfucker. I know that. Ooh, that TSA shit tingles. This motherfucker's lying.
And you ain't black.